Oh my. Oh my. Phil Myers with the Selly and the Flyers. I they they win the game. I don't know. They blow a 3-0 lead, and they come and they get the next goal, and they end up winning the game in overtime. In the first overtime, 4-3 here in game number 2. What is up, everybody? My name is Chris, and today I've got a game review here for game 2. So little brief thing here is 3-0 lead. You cannot give a full 60-minute effort. The tying goal was offside, and to be honest, it's kind of unacceptable how that's not called back. That's why the Flyers challenge it, because again, it looked like it was offside, and then you kind of see the one angle from so far out. You zoom in, it's offside. But again, I'm not going to blame it on that, because one, they won the game. They came back, they won the game. And I think a couple things is that just the way that they reviewed that play. But I'm definitely going to get into that one. So a couple notes to start off this one. No Scott Lawton and no Shane Gostisbehere for the Flyers here in Game 2. JVR and Hag are in. Starting off in the first period, it was all Islanders in the first 2 minutes. They really were it was kind of the same things from Game 1. Flyers get one shift. Giroux with, it was Konechny and Hayes. Hayes, he gets the shot here. He rifles it over the shoulder here of Varlamov, and the Flyers lead 1-0 very early. And they ended up getting a power play a couple minutes later. Couldn't really get anything going. First unit had a couple chances, but the second unit didn't really get much going. Hayes gets another one here off a great play by Joel Farabee at the line. It's a flip here from Myers. Farabee tracks it down, but he doesn't go for the puck. He goes right at Pollock, ties him up. Hayes picks it up. It looked like he was going to lose it for a minute there. He goes, snipes it over Varlamov. 2-0 Flyers lead here. Hayes with his second of the game. A couple minutes later, Sean Couturier literally undresses Nick Leddy and gets another one here. And it's 3-0 Flyers here in the first period. It was a smart period by the Flyers. They were just great levels of support on defense. They were just getting back. As I said before in the Canadian series, they did it really well. Basically, they had 3 defensemen back there that played. And they did that a lot for majority of that first period and for bits of the second as well. So shots after the first period are 11-7 in favor of the Flyers. Starting up in the second period here, the Islanders they gave up 3 goals in the first period in every game combined. So they only given up 3, and however many amount of games they played, they gave up 3 in the first period today. On top of that, so that's 6 right there. Flyers scored 3 in the first. Flyers, they were playing good in second. They were getting chances early. They also had a power play. Couldn't really get anything going. Lee he gets like a mini kind of breakaway here, save, and Hart makes a pretty nice save here. Islanders were really pushing a bit. They ended up getting a power play, and Lee gets one here. Tip in front. You just can't let Barzal do all that or on the power play, because he's going to kill you, and he did. Centers it in front. Lee tips it right by Hart. It's 3-1 game. It was a really soft call at the end of the period. Thankfully, the Flyers were able to kill that off going into the third. It was a slash on Couturier when he hit the stick of Barzal. This was the period that was the most aggravating, because the Islanders get 2 goals, one from Beauvillier, one from Pajot, and both of them are it's unlucky, because the first one you get a play where they go the other way, and then you get one where it's just, they're going the other way, and it's just so unlucky because the way that the rebound came out when the Flyers had their offensive chance with Grant, and it came right out of the slot, and they go the other way. It looked like that same kind of rush they had on the 3-0 goal in Game 1. So they get that going there, and Beauvillier gets one. It goes through the arm of Hart. It looked like he probably could have saved that one. Definitely would want that one back, I'd have to think. But again, it's a 3-2 game. A couple minutes later, Flyers, it was a delayed offside, like a turnover kind of thing. They turn it over at the line. Sanheim throws it up the boards, and it's just, as I said, it looked like it was offside. The way that Nelson's foot is right when the puck is over the line, he's offside. And there's even the first picture that came out that I saw on Instagram was a good one. Then there was another on Twitter that was even better, and it was moved back even further, showing that it was even more offside because he was in the zone more. So again, that right there, it shouldn't have happened with the challenge, but again, it shouldn't have happened with the goal either. There's no reason to turn the puck over right there. I'm not really going to complain about it. Hopefully that's something that they can fix, and I hope they know that they should fix that. Regardless, the Flyers, they win the game. They get all the chances here in the overtime, And it's a play where it's like, okay, here we go, here we go. They center it in front. Couturier shoots it. He goes high and wide. I was like, oh my God, come on. Centers it back out. Myers shot deflects off an Islanders stick right over the glove hand of Grice. And Myers, as I did the video with this, he's got the celly going. And the Flyers, they pick up a 4-3 win in overtime. Listen, this game would have been a lot worse to look at if they lost this game in overtime. You know, you have to take it a game by game here in the playoffs. They win this game. You erase what happened in that third period. It's done. It's over with. Going into the overtime, I said, okay, it's over with now. Let's move on and let's get the goal. And that's what they did. They get the goal from Myers and they win the game. And the series is knotted right back up at one apiece. So, you know, again, the 60-minute effort is still not there. And that is concerning, yes. But again, you have to think of the positives from this game. And there was a lot. You know, they got big goals, 2 from Hayes. Couturier, get a guy like Myers who pitches in. I thought Giroux and Voracek were phenomenal in this game. Carter Hart played really good. PK looked good. Power play could have been a little bit better. Again, a lot of positives in this game, but the 60-minute overall effort was not there. And, you know, yes, the series is even now, but you have to really dig down and you have to, you know, start to get it going here with these, you know, full game efforts and things like that. Because if they don't have it, the Flyers are going to be packing their bags coming back to Philly in this round. Because, again, the Islanders were dangerous in that whole third period, and it was all Islanders at points. And they got the goals, and that was the thing. You know, yeah, it was offside, sure. But, again, play shouldn't happen. It's in the back of your net. You move on, and that's what the Flyers did. They come out in that overtime. They basically dominate the first couple minutes. You get a chance with your first line out there. You know what I love about that goal, too? Just the volume of hearing all the guys go, yeah, like all at the same time is just amazing because it shows the excitement in the players, and it's something that, again, I've never seen. So, again, it's amazing to see that. And, you know, you should have saw my reaction. I was jumping up and down like a baby when they scored. It was awesome. But, again, a lot of people are probably going to harp on AV for challenging that. I think the thing was that it probably was looked at as we think we can get it, so let's do it. It's not a bad challenge, to be honest. But again, it's something where it's like, okay, if we get this wrong, they have all the momentum right now, and then they go to the power play. It's like, uh-oh, because again, they get all that momentum. Sadly, you know, they didn't score on the power play, but even still, that could have been the game changer right there. And that was when I was really looking at this game like, oh God, because this could have been bad. And, you know, thankfully the Flyers, they survived it. Again, the challenge could have went either way. Honestly, it's probably not the smartest move by Alain Vigneault, but I'm not going to harp on him for it. I understand why he did it, and thankfully nothing bad came out of it because the Flyers came back and they won this game. So again, there's, you know, obviously there's negatives. That 60-minute effort is the biggest thing that stands out. I thought the Flyers, as I said, I thought they did really good just supporting their defense behind them. It was just a couple little things, kind of just like last game, little breakdowns and things like that kind of made this game go longer than it should have. But again, the Flyers, they win the game. The series is knotted up now at 1 game apiece, and Game 3 is now tomorrow at 7 o'clock, Thursday, the 27th, as today is Wednesday. But again, remember, guys, podcasts, articles, those links are on my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember, let's go Flyers.